Flint and Hoosick Falls are different in some ways, and they're alike in some ways. The problem in Flint is really caused by a governmental decision, the switching of the water sources, which led to the corrosion of the pipes and which led to the contamination of the water. But in Hoosick Falls, the contamination appears to have been caused by large companies that operated plants in the village for many years. But what they also have in common is a shortcoming of government. In Flint, I guess it's kind of obvious that the government, in order to save what they thought would be $15 million, ended up poisoning an entire population. In Hoosick Falls, the chemical, which is highly toxic, was unregulated by the federal government or the state government. And it was unregulated mainly because corporations were able to hide scientific evidence and because they lobbied effectively. Once they knew the contamination, they tried to convince the population that it wasn't that bad. That happened in Flint too. In Hoosick Falls, there's going to be a state-sponsored, pretty extensive biomonitoring program, which will look both historically and in the future about what health conditions this contamination has caused. So there will be, in the long run, partly because the community was so outraged, just as it was in Toms River, and put pressure on the federal and state government. Because of those factors, we're probably going to get very thorough and reliable information in Hoosick Falls. In Flint, the responsible parties are governmental entities, and there are private responsible parties in Hoosick Falls. The underlying causes are different, the chemicals are different, but the problem is still the same. Without effective regulation, you're going to have pollution.